play the fiddle? You pluck it? What do?
You slide
Slide a bow. Yeah, exactly. So with a fiddle, the way you make a note is like your voice. You make a note and you can go on as long as you want. One. With a banjo, you pluck it. And that's it. And it fades away. It's a whole different way of making sound. So a fiddle, to me, you sing on the fiddle as much as anything else. Well, here's an old tune that I learned from probably the oldest fiddler I knew when I was looking around for old fiddlers. And this gentleman, he was 93 years old when I met him in 1980. And so he was an old farmer. He wore overalls all the time, and he was even skinnier than I am. He just as skin as a rail. And he had white hair, and very, very thin, and a little stooped over, and lived in a little white farmhouse that he had built with his own two hands inside the mountain outside of, near Galax, Virginia. His name was Luther Davis. And he had an old tune that was from what people knew back then as well. It's the sound of birds. It's called the Wild Goose Chase. Want me to play it a little bit?
Yes.
Yeah. Have you ever seen when geese run over it, what do they do? They're honking all the time, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, so he was trying to make the sound of a wild goose. That's what this tune was, and he learned it from someone who'd known it from back in the 19th century, a real long time ago. Again, let's do it again. It's okay if you sing it inside. I understand. It's okay if you sing it inside as long as you're singing it. When I was your age, I didn't want to sing in front of anybody either. But I understand, but you can whistle it too if you don't want to sing. So that's a good way to do it. So watch now, and this time I want you to join in with me, and I think you're going to have this whole phrase before you know it. Let's do that. Let's do it again. Okay, good. We have it. See, in just 15 minutes of doing this, you're getting to a place where you don't need the paper necessarily. It's not that you can't use it. You can use it when you want to, but this way you have another tool at your disposal. You can learn a tune completely by ear, sing it to yourself, and when you sing it to yourself, you really learn it. It goes into your brain. It's your tune. It's not a tune that's out somewhere else, but you make it yours, and then you can play it, and you can do it that quickly a lot of the time.